Hello, good morning. Happy Saturday. Hi guys, so welcome again to our general mathematics class, grade 11, STEM, ABM, and UMS. Okay, so this time, since I am recording this topic, I will not check your attendance. Okay, so I will check your attendance based on the people who pass or who will pass their activities later in our keeper accounts. Okay, now let's start. Before we proceed to our next topic, let us first recall what was our topic last time. Okay, so our topic last time is about evaluating functions and graphing of functions, correct? Okay, so we need to evaluate functions and we need to graph them. But we only concentrated on graphing, right? This because that is our new lesson. The evaluating of functions, we already did that one on the past Saturdays that we did this class. Okay, so let's have a quick review on how to graph functions. Okay, so I will change my camera for you to see it more bigger. Change camera. Ayan, o diba? Lumapad yung noo ko. I will get some markers and we will now start on how to graph. For example, we will graph this function. Patas ko konti para ma-maximize natin yung space. F of x is equal to, let's say, x squared. I will change the x squared. This one is super basic. Maybe x raised to 5, okay, minus 3x cubed plus 6x squared minus 8x minus 10. Okay, so this is an example of a polynomial. Okay, why polynomial? From the word poly, that means it has a lot or more than, let's say, 3 or more than 2, something like that. This will be our polynomial. So we have x raised to 5 minus 3x cubed plus 6x squared minus 8x and then minus 10. So what is our first step in graphing functions? We need to, diba, parang estudyante ako, no, recording lang pala to. Okay? Of course, the first step is to make or to create a table. So we'll create a table here. So what are we need to put inside? And of course, we will put x and y. Right? Why we don't have f of x? Remember, f of x is also y. Okay? So I will just put y there. Para tipid sa ink, di ba? So, what are those x's? Sino mag-iisip ng x's? Yung teacher nyo ba mag-iisip ng x's? Kayo, tama? Okay, so you need to think values of x here, or the values of x's here. Okay, so I told you last time that this set of x's that I will give is the basic, okay, basic set. So I will put -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. So kaya pala pangit kasi sobra siya. Patayin ko lang ha. Ayan. Okay. Now, so we will now apply our learnings in evaluation of functions or evaluating of functions. Okay, so we will put this -2 on all the x's here, or we will change x as -2. Afterwards, after this one, then we will change those x's here by -1, and then 0, and then 1, and then 2. Okay, so let's start with this. I will change x as -2, and so we will just copy. And so this is the first one, -2. And if we will solve all of those, what is -2 raised to 5? That is 2 times 2, 4, times 2, 8, times 2, 16, times 2, 32. Okay? So what will be the sign of this 32? Is it negative or positive? Remember, I already told you when you were in grade 8, sa mga naging estudyante ko, grade 8, grade 9, if we have an odd, okay, an odd number, automatically, if we have a given negative, it will also become negative. Okay, but if we have a negative here and we have an even number here on the top of it, and then this will become positive. But since we have an odd number with a negative sign, so we will just put negative. Okay, next, again, this one is negative. -2 cube. 3 is also an odd, so our answer is negative. So what is 2 cubed? 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8. So this will become 8. Plus 6. We have an even number. Correct? Even number 2. So this will become positive. 2 squared is 4. And then -8 times -2. Negative times negative will become positive. 8 times 2, that is 16, minus 10. Okay, let's make it simple. -32, on this one firstly, we need to multiply this and this para mag-shortcut na tayo mamaya. So we have here -32. Now this one, negative times negative, it will become positive 24. And then this one is still plus, since they are both positive. So 4 times 6 is also 24. Ayan. Sabihin natin siyang isolve. -32 plus 24. Okay, they're the same. So different sign, we will do minus. And we will just follow the sign of the greater number. Our greater number is 32 and its sign is negative. So I will put here negative. Okay, later. So negative 32 minus 24, that would be 8. Okay? And then 24, I will put plus here. 24 plus 16, that would be 40 minus 10. Okay, next, -8 plus 40. I think this one is super large. That's okay. -8 plus 40, that would be 32, correct? 32 minus 10, that would be 22. Positive 22. So if we have -2, we have 22. Tabang laki agad. This one is finished. Let's move on to -1. So -1 raised to 5 minus 3, -2, no. -1 raised to 3 plus 6, -2, -1, -1 squared minus 8, -1 minus 10. Okay, if you're multiplying 1 by itself, it's always 1. So we will just follow this. This one is odd, so I will just put -1. Odd So I'll put negative 1. Even, so I will put positive 1. Negative times negative, that will be positive 8 minus 10. Multiply this 2 and this 2. Okay, so negative 3 minus or the times negative 1 is positive 3. Okay, so plus 3 na siya. On this side, we have plus 6. Ayan, para mas madali mo siyang ma-solve. Now, negative 1 plus 3, that will be 2. 2 plus, this one, 6 plus 8, that is 14 minus 10. 14 minus 10 is 14 minus 10, that is 4. So we have 6. And so listen well. Okay, I'm doing now shortcuts. Kasi medyo maliit lang tong ating board. So we need to get some. Okay, so I will put 0 here. 0, 5, 3, 0, 3, plus 6, 0, 2, minus 8, 0, minus 10. So we have 0 here. Okay? So, gagawin dyan, since 0 naman yan, 0, 0, 0. Matitira, negative 10. So we have here negative 10. O, diba? Dali, oh. Next. Positive 1. So 1 raised to 5, negative 3, 1 raised to 3, 6, 1 squared, 8 times 1 minus 10. Okay. 1, since positive naman siya, kaya hindi naman siya magagalaw. 1 cube, still 1. 1 squared, still 1. 8 times 1 minus 10. Okay? Tanggalin ka ng mga yan kasi hindi naman siya, kahit mag-multiply mo, gano'n pa rin naman ang lalabas. Okay? So we have 1 minus 3, that is negative 2. 6 minus 8, that is also negative 2. And then negative 10. So, negative 2 minus 2, that's negative 4. Negative 4 minus 10 is negative 14. So, negative 14 on this side. And then for the last one, we have the 2. Ito ang mahaba-haba. 2 squared. Okay. 2 raised to 5, that will be 32 minus 2 cube. 2 cube is 8. This will become 8. 8 times 3 is 24. Plus 2 raised to 2 squared is 4. 4 times 6 is also 24. Minus 16 minus 10. Since they are contradicting each other, so I will cancel those two. Okay, so this one, negative 24 plus 24. So it will become 0, right? They are different. They have different signs, so we will minus 24 minus 24. That is 0. So I've just canceled it. Next, 32 minus 16. 32 minus 16. That is simply 16. Right? And then 16 minus 10, that is 6. So we also have 6. Oh. Is this a function? Ano ibig sabihin ng function natin? Lahat ng x may dapat isang y. Okay. So we have negative 1 as x. Okay, it's still okay. It's still a function. Okay, now let's graph this one. Na-confuse lang ako konti. Pasensya. Let's graph it. Since we have a large number, we have 22. So gagawin ko, since lahat naman sila is even, ang gagawin ko is makuha tayo ng mga even numbers. 2. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Okay, so this is the secret on how to graph it properly. You need to see what is the greatest number among the y's. Okay, among the y's, or it depends, or among all the numbers in this table. Okay, so here our greatest number is 22. Okay, and for example, we have negative 32 as part of this table. You need to make 32. Okay, set aside those signs. We're just looking for the digits. Kung ano yung pinakamalaking digit. Doon tayo magbe-base sa ating number of lines. Okay, since here, this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Okay? Ginawa ko siyang even numbers or by 2 kasi masyadong maliit lang yung aking board. So I need to adjust. And you also need to adjust. Okay? Kaya you need to listen well. First, we have negative 2 and then 22. Where's negative 2? Is it the left or the right? Our negative 2 is, or you can find that one here, correct? The left side of our x-axis. So negative 2, so this was our negative 2, and then 22, or positive 22. Okay? So this one is finished. Next, negative 1 and 6. Negative 1, so atras na lang sa ng kalahati, negative 1 and then positive 6. So dito siya. Okay? Next, 0 and negative 10. So 0, negative 10. So bababa na siya. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So dito siya. And then, positive 1. Positive 1. Saan tayo? Positive 1 and negative 14. So positive 1, negative 14. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So it's here. The last one, 2 and 6. So bigla siyang tataas. 2 and then 6. Okay, now we will just follow our formation here. So where's my red pen? So nag-start tayo dito, right? So we started here. Ayan, sundan lang natin. And then ito pangalawa, and pangatlo, pang-apat, and then pang-lima. Ayan. So this is now the graph of our polynomial x raised to 5 or function x raised to 5 minus 3x cubed plus 6x squared minus 8x minus 10. Okay? So this is just a review on what we have learned last Saturday. This is how to graph functions. Okay? So this is how to graph functions. Okay, so before we proceed to our next topic, I will give you first some activities about this. Okay, and I will give you your first activity in QSA. Okay, so I will post your activity in QSA, and the deadline for that one is within the day. Got it? Within the day. So, pwede nyo ipasa kahit alas 11 ng gabi kung pwede pa. Or kung doon nyo lang siya natapos, it's okay. Got it? As long as you can pass it within the day this Saturday. Nakuha. Okay, so I will end this Zoom meeting for now, and then we will now meet again later. Again, wait for your activity and QSA. Got it? Wait for that one, and make sure you how can I say that one? You will pass it with a clear photo or with a clear picture so I can check it easier. Kasi baka tawag dito medyo malabo or blurry. Ano pa bang yung mga medyo magagandang sulat, di ba? Mag-adjust, gandahan palalo, okay? Para mabasa ko yung tamang sagot. Okay, so see you again after the break. Then we will now discuss the second part or our new lesson. Okay, bye for now.